Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, about 7:15 or so in the morning. Going in to hunt turkeys. It's the last weekend of the season here in Idaho. Hopefully we get one today and get this done and get home. It's been a busy year, so I kind of will take whatever legal bird that walks in front of me, right? I'm not above a Jake right now. So we're gonna get in over here. We got a little hike over to this spot and we'll see what we can call in. If they hold up to the behavior that they've been in the last couple of times I've been out here this year, the single birds, available birds, callable birds, whatever you think, whatever you say, they'll be on this side of the creek. The other side, there's been a tom consistently, but he's been hand up and just in a tough spot to get to. It's a lot thinner. The huntable area is a lot more narrow on that side. So we're gonna start out over here, see where they're at, see what's going on, see what's gobbling. And then maybe a good tactic is to bed them in the afternoon on the other side there from over here and then drive around. So maybe that's the play, but we'll get over here and we'll cut back in when I get up to the hill over there. And we'll get after him, we'll get sat down and start seeing what's going on. Wish me luck. Watch these birds, see what they're up to, and see where the rest of the toms are, because I know there's a few. Alright guys, I think they're going to follow this road, which I'll show you here in a sec, down, and we're going to actually get set up on them and just try and be in their way. It's a lot easier to call turkeys where they already want to go. So, put this around. I might have to zoom. But there's a road out there. Slinks along. Comes between this bush and the big set of bushes. Goes all the way through here. And they are right about in there. Behind that set of bushes right down there, if you can see them all the way down there. So, down and around, set up in there somewhere, and try and get on them. Look at that better brush going. Isn't that pretty when it's in bloom? Alright, made the decision to come around this big brush pile. Don't want to run smack into them and not be ready. But I'm not sure which way they're going to go around this. I want to get around to the opposite point behind us right now. It's facing behind us right now. There's no bear tracks in the mud. Make it racket in this tall grass. Oh, like that. Deer. Whitetails even. Well, guys, that deer's still over there being a pest. But she made enough racket. I'm gonna spend a little time looking for mushrooms. We done messed that up. Scared the bird coming up this hill behind just to check if he was still down over there where he was. He saw us, ran down and flew up into those trees. Yeah, we're busted on this bird. So that's not fun. And I haven't seen any birds on the other side of the creek to cross and get to. And there were no morels. Boots wet because I fell in the water. Well, I didn't fall. I tried to wade across the water and it was too deep. So my boots wet. So I think we're gonna go higher in glass. There is a new hope. At least one of the birds that we spooked across the river has come back. It's a hen, which is not as good as what I had hoped. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but as I was walking up here, I scared, I think, 4 more birds across the river. This bird came in some better light. I think it's Tom. It makes sense that this is the Tom because it came from where the Tom flew to, and that was different from where the other 4 birds flew to. You gotta figure out where he's going. I don't think slipping down there right now is gonna do us much good. I think we'll end up like the last time we tried that. But we'll keep an eye on him, like he's going somewhere, and we can get on him and call him out after he gets there. Alright guys, this bird just walked into the brush down here. We're gonna sneak down there and try and call him out. That's the plan. Bird just popped out, hugging the timber. We're gonna try and sneak over there and get aggressive. If nothing else, we'll figure out for sure whether it's a hen or a tom. Looks like a hen again, now that I'm down here. I don't know, maybe it's the same bird, maybe it's not. But we're gonna go against doctrine and we're gonna get aggressive, and if nothing else, we'll push all the birds onto the one side of the river and then we'll go over there. Haven't scared her yet. Well, that bird was somewhere behind us. I think she gave us the sled. And after getting closer that last time, I do think it was a she. So, back to the truck. We'll just back up top to glass. I'm thinking back to the truck, and we'll go back to the other side of the creek. We'll give that a shot. Alright guys, we found kind of a shady little nook here on the side of the hill. We're going to start glassing and calling here. See if we can get some birds relocated. Most excellent news, guys. That tiny little dot is our tom. He's coming from the west. A little patch of clouds brought him out. It is a little after 6, I think about 6:20 right now. Hopefully, he's here before the end of legal shooting time. Alright, let's get back to the truck. Thank the geese for doing what I had to do. Just gonna come up here and shot goblin with a goose call. Alright, good morning, folks. Yeah, but Tom is heading up with a few birds on top of this ridge. They peeked over the other way, unless they just popped their head up. Oh, they popped over the other way. So we're going to try and sneak up on them. See how close we can get. Hopefully we don't have to go to that above ridge. Above the bench, but we'll see. I would assume that they'll come back to this brush pile over yonder. You see, it's great when a plan comes together. It's also bad when it falls apart. Disappointing. It's not what you want on the last day of turkey season. It's to blow the morning. Alright guys, I'm in a little better mood. Talk about what happened. So, he spilled off the hill behind us after Tom. It was gobbling on the roost. He gobbled hard on the roost and then was quiet, so told me he had hens. I kind of snuck where I thought he was. Saw him, he was further away. Moved around, tried to get in on him, kind of didn't work. Pulled back around and set up and called to him. Off and on a couple of times. Eventually, he came in. I plugged the GoPro in at some point, and it stopped recording because of that, which is disappointing. And then I also got nervous about the Tom coming in behind me, so I stood up. He didn't come in behind me. I got 2 warning putts. He dipped around onto the private side of the fence and about 120 yards out of range anyway, and now he's wandered off. So it's been about an hour. We're recollected on top of the hill. We're going to see if we can spot him or shot gobble him again here before it gets too late in the day and he gets back with his hens, because I'm sure he doesn't have them yet. So that's the plan. It's getting late though. It's getting warm too. Hopefully it works out. But we'll go see if we can find him at least. Alright, so it's about 9:30 or so, give or take. I kind of just decided that I want to be out of here, at least walking out of here by noon. So I think we're going to get down there and try and make something happen, try and call him in again. It's a pretty view at least, right? Well, boys, we found him. Well, we did it again. Scared the Tom. He and I were both thinking that this is a nice way to go. Decisions. Do we wait him out? Do we call it a morning on this bird and go hunt the other bird? Folks, we're out of here. It's gonna be an hour or two before he comes back out, I think. And It's about when I wanted to be out of here anyway. So what we're gonna do is back to the truck, get on the road, and we'll actually try a little Hail Mary spot over nearby on the way home. It's a small piece of private public access. We'll just see if there's a tom in there strutting. Maybe we'll make it happen. Maybe my wife will be very happy with how early I am home today. We'll see. Alright guys, that's a wrap for turkey season 2023. I checked out this little spot and it just doesn't look like what I want to commit an hour or two towards at this point in the afternoon and in the season. It's been a little bit of a weird season. I've been busy with other things in life. Which is fine, that happens, but that means we're going to head home, see the wife, and move on to the next season. Catch you there.